Nobody saw it coming that Drake could drop 3 albums. You understand? We thought that he was going to be dropping just one album, only the Iceman album only. But he came with 3 albums, which is Iceman, HABIBTI, and Maid of Honour. It's Maid of Honour. And there are so many features in the album, you understand? Features like 21 Savage, and with 21 Savage, with 21 Savage and Drake, they have worked together on so many music. They have given us so many songs that are hits and everything, even including Knife Talk. And for the fact that there are so many features in the album, the feature that I was not even expecting to be there was Future's feature. Like after that track that was released the other time when the beef with Kendrick Lamar has started and everything, but Future and Drake are back together and they are working together. This is one of the things that I can say, like, it's the greatest achievement in the musical industry. We're not going to be sitting down and saying that now nothing happened in the past, but we are talking about the future. You understand? We're talking about the future. What does the future hold for us if we see Drake and Future back together? You understand? And then another one is PartyNextDoor. PartyNextDoor, no matter what, you know that Drake was not going to leave Party out of the whole album and everything. And then Molly Santana, and then Loe Shimmy, and then Stunna Sandy, and then Sexyy Red. I think with Sexyy Red, like the relationship that Sexyy Red has with Drake, like they are way too connected more than anything. And then they did a song, I think in the album, I saw it, so many people were talking about the song that it has some disco type and house rhythm and everything, you understand? So we were not even expecting Drake to come up with 3 albums out of nowhere. Does this mean that if he dropped 3 albums, is he trying to run away from his record label, or is he trying to get off his record label and everything like that? Because it has been rumored that Drake might be reaching a point where he is no longer being held by his label like that, you understand? So for him to be dropping 3 albums, maybe it was a contract where they say that if you drop a certain amount of album, we are going to give you that thing to be a free agent, you understand, where you can just drop music as a solo artist and everything without no record label and everything. So another one that I was expecting is the Central C feature. Drake did a Central C feature, and then on a Jamaican level, he brought Popcaan. Yeah, with Popcaan, you have to talk about every line that Popcaan brings within the musical industry and everything. And then Iconic Savvy, like the album is having a lot of talks, you understand? Nobody is keeping quiet about the album because the album is what it is. You understand? The album, not the album, the albums. I just feel like if it was Iceman and then it had this 1, this 2, this 3, this 4, this 5, this 7, this 8, but for him to be dropping 3 albums and then calling it HABIBTI, Iceman, and then Maid of Honour and everything, it means a lot for the musical industry. Drake is smart, guys. Drake is one of the biggest artists right now. You understand? He has done what so many people couldn't do in a longer period of time. You understand? So Iceman is out, HABIBTI is out. It's going to be one of the greatest weekend on my side, you understand? Because I woke up in the morning, I listened to Iceman fully. I was listening to Iceman. National Treasure was the first track that I was expecting. I was expecting National Treasure because I used to hear the verses like as short forms and everything. But for me to be listening up to National Treasure and getting that piece, like, the excitement that comes from that album, it's everything. 3 albums from Drake is going to be one of the greatest weekend on my side. So thank you. Tune in. This is the Notepad where we break down such stories and everything. No hate is being spreaded here, you understand? So subscribe so that you can get content like this. Thank you.